Hello, my loves, and welcome back to another reading. It is 11:23 as I start this. Okay, I wanted to I have my Beltane deck out here. I'm just gonna go find the Samhain deck as well, because Earth is both in its springtime and also in its autumn. And I just always feel like honoring that, always understanding that this isn't sort of this singular time, that Earth is always in this cycle of, like that Ouroboros, right? There's always something, there's always the opposite of it at the other end. So, there we go. Oh, sacrifice. You must find the ebb and flow of life within your very self. Embracing it all is embracing truth. What a powerful image as well. I mean, connecting down in, I mean, you can see that, you know, the blood of, oh, this is really, actually, the blood of the woman there who is menstruating down into the earth. The sacrifice, you know, we make every month to be able to bear children, to be able to bear something to fruition in this world. There was something that I saw recently. Somebody was talking about the way that there are several different cultures, and I'm sorry, I cannot remember. You know, we take in so much information. I simply cannot remember all of the cultures it was, but it is a thing in several different... Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Okay. Everybody deep breath. Of when your menses come, you take that blood and you don't throw it away. Like, you know, most of us are basically flushing it down the drain or putting it in garbage, so that it basically goes into water cleansing systems or garbage piles, which is not earth, right? It is full of plastic. It is full of things. Things are not, like, bacteria aren't even able to fully reclaim anything in there because it's too hot or it's too deep and dense. And again, plastics and stuff like that keep things from behaving naturally and decomposing naturally. So in these cultures and in the past, we would, as women folk and people with wombs, would take that blood and give it back to the earth. I know I've heard of people who take their blood and they will feed their, you know, their house plants with it every month. It is, and in this video, I'm being pulled to say as well, the talk about how this connects you in with the earth herself. The earth as mother, as life giver, just as we have been, as people with wombs, have been crafted to do the same. We are the ones who are the life bringers. We bring magic into this world in the form of people. But this doesn't have to mean that you are going to be having a baby. This is just the creative force that is you because of womb, right? Of that womb space. And I do feel that, you know, people who don't have wombs can also access this space of creativity. This is the sacral chakra, right? And here, this card is saying sacrifice. But this is a sacrifice that is without sacrifice, right? I mean, plenty of people who do experience menstruation will tell you that every month it's not a very nice time to, you know, be doing things. And so it is a sacrifice, especially in this world where we are all expected to work no matter what, right? No matter if we're sick, no matter if we are in pain, no matter. right? Just look at all those videos online of men putting on the, there's the childbirth one, I believe, and I think there's a different one that is for, like, you know, menstruation pains that women experience, and they can't handle it. It's a lot. It's a lot, and yet we're still expected to do everything, you know? There is a reciprocal nature of this giving your pain that you are not in control of, but it is a natural part of living. So I'm seeing this, you know, flowing out of just the menstruation part, but into just life be life in, right? The pains that we go through, growing pains, you know, the physical pains, the emotional pains, the social pains that happen to us as we live and grow and become the people who we are going to become. I'm hearing, offer this to the earth. Give these things to her. It is something that allows it to be transmuted within the earth. It is part of the lifeblood. It's like what comes back in the veins, this deoxygenated blood, right? The blood that has been used up in some way and changed from the beautiful oxygenated blood that goes out through the arteries, right? What a very cool message. And, you know, seeing the moon times here, knowing the cycle of this, knowing the cycle of needing to give back to the earth in a way that is a sacrifice without being a sacrifice, right? Give her your pain. And I'm also hearing this as also give your gods, your ancestors, spirit, cosmos, give them your pain. Give them what it is that is a sacrifice of your happiness, a sacrifice of your joy and your contentment, your knowledge of self, with the understanding that as this goes into the earth, this also goes back out and provides you with bounty all around you. Okay. That was a lot. That was a lot for just that one card. Holy. But it's a very potent image. Okay. Do we want all three of these? No. Do we want any of them? Just the top one. Okay, we want the middle one apparently. Intuition. Oh, look at the reflection here, my loves. Look at the reflection of the moon faces. The eyes here. You hold the answers, you know the truths. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. Yeah, so, you know, we were talking about giving your pain to your ancestors, giving your pain to the gods, to the cosmos, to everything that is ancient beyond you in this life as this person, but also your higher spirit. Your higher spirit is ancient. It is forever. It is eternal. It is the cosmos. What I'm really getting here, especially with the black of her hair and what is around her, this grounding in to this energy here of giving your sacrifices to spirit. And I say spirit, that encompasses gods, angels, your ancestors, you know, your highest spirit, the cosmos, etc. You giving these sacrifices, this pain, this hurt to spirit allows you to be grounded in, which then allows you to be able to open up to your intuition, to your connection to spirit, right? Because even here, it displays that she's very connected to the earth here, okay? But she is also surrounded by the moon. And the moon in tarot, but, you know, the moon as the way that we understand it in, like, astrology and that sort of stuff, is that it is this being who is intuition, who is that inner knowing, who is listening. It is that sort of, oh, what's the word I'm looking for here? For us here on Earth, the moon is that forever reminder in the sky, because especially at nighttime, and we get to see the stars behind the moon is our knowing, our constant reminder that we here on Earth are also connected to those stars out there. So we are connected to our highest self. We are connected to the cosmos, to our deities, our ancestors. Everything is connected. So I think, you know, and this, I'm already knowing that this message is just basically these two cards. The message here is, you know, if you are somebody who menstruates, oh my goodness, my kitty's going crazy. If you are somebody who menstruates and you can in some way put your blood to earth, do that. And even in that process as well, also let out, oh, how do I describe this? It's like the blood of your heart, of your, like, emotional heart, of your heart space, of your spirit self. Let out the things that are, you know, causing you grief at this point. Give your physical blood to the earth, and then also give your spiritual blood to the earth. Put that back into the earth. Give it to your spirits. And in that way, you make this ritual out of it. And even if you're somebody who doesn't menstruate, you know, choose the proper moon phase that feels right to you to pour out the blood of your emotional self, the sacrifice that isn't a sacrifice, into the earth. Very, very, very much hearing, you know, get your feet on the grass, or on the ground where you can outside, or even your hands. And again, you know, I've said this in a message recently, or even if you have a house plant, get your fingers in that dirt, you know, smell it. Pour out what it is that is within you that needs to be sacrificed out, so that it can renew, so that it could also open you up to your intuition. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.